Okay, now to go back to our pattern here. So now we're back working from our T side. So we just filled in, we just did these two purples and silver here. We did these two purples, these two purples. Okay, so now we're coming from here, which means we are going to fill in two silver here and two silver, and then we're going to fill in two purples there, two silvers, two purples, and then silvers. Okay, so all right, so two silver, two silver, two silver, and now we're going to put two purples, okay, two silvers, and now two purples, because now this is the line in the middle of the A, and then we're going to do two silvers, and two purples, and then the rest of the row is silvers. So pull and pull straight. So now it's starting to look like that, sort of. Okay, silver, silver, and silver, and then we're going to decrease again. So there's that so far. See how it's starting to look like Pat now? It's starting to look pretty good, right? All right, we're getting this. Now we're going to be working this way from our P. So we've done this one, this one, this one, and these two. We've done these two and these two. So now we're going to be working here, and we're going to put two purples, two silvers, two purples, and the rest of the row silver. Okay, so for this one here, this will be our next row, will be our decreasing. So we're going to put two silvers in there. It always pulls out on me like that, always. Two silver here, two silver here, and now we're going to put two purples, two silvers, because now we're done here. So two silvers. Now we need two purples. Wow, that airplane is pretty loud. I've got the doors open. It's such a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Alright. Come on, sit nice. Don't give me a hard time. Okay? And now the rest of the row is just silver. Oopsies. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to be filling in two purples, two silvers, two silvers, two silvers, two silvers, silver, silvers. That's it. Just two purples in where the T is. Okay, so This will be our decrease row. Right here. And I will tighten this up, the last row here, by just pulling these last two beads, our first two beads I put on, pull it nice and tight, and then tight. And there we go. Everything gets nice and straight. So we need two purples here, and I'm going to go off camera, and I'm going to finish out this row in silver, and I'll be back. Okay, I made a boo-boo. Now, I tried to fix my mistake by breaking off two beads, but guess what I did? Cut my thread. So I lost 4 rows because I didn't decrease on one end, and it messed up. So what a mess it was. So put those away because they're super pointy. So I finished off where I had left off previously, and now we're going to continue on with our pattern. So we need to add 2 beads in the P part on this row here. So we got to put, oh shoot, my light's out again. There we go. And put 2 purple here. And then continuing on with just 2 silver. And 2 silver. My God, I'm really, really, really loving this little change purse. And I'm also going to make a handle for it. Oh shoot. See, there's a mistake. That's supposed to be 2 more purples. So, I'm going to remove them. Alright, now pick up 2 purples. And 2 more purples. And then it's just silver. And I believe we'll be decreasing the next row again. Whoops. Yep, the next row is decrease row. Pull this all nice and snuggy in there. Okay, now so our next row is going to be where we're going to decrease. So let me go back this way, because we want to come out of these 2 beads here. So I always go on the 3rd down, then I go up those 2, and then I go down. Now we're facing towards our beadwork, which is where we need to be to continue on. So now, I believe it's just all silver beads up to, well, putting the T in. So let's do 2 there. 2 there. And now we need 2 purples. Ouch. And we need 2 silvers. Oh, that hurt. My finger. 2 silvers in here. Sounds like fire department. They're just down the street from me. Okay, 2 in there, and then 2 more. Alright, so give this all a good tight pull. Make sure everything's nice and flat. As you can see, that's really starting to look like the word pet. Not very centered though, I don't think. But that's the best I can do. Well, it doesn't look really centered, does it? Oh wow, I don't know what I did wrong, because this is centered here, but anyway. So now you're going to pick up 2 silver, because we're not decreasing on this row. Good tight pull. 2 silver. Okay. 2 purple in here. Okay. 2 silver. And then this next one, it's going to be 1 purple and 1 silver. 1 purple, 1 silver. And it's going to be 1 silver, 1 purple. And then finish the row out in just silver. As you can see, it's getting smaller and smaller, these rows, which is a bonus. 2 here. 2 here. And 2 here. Alright, now this is the one where you got to do the funky turn. First of all, I'm going to give it a stretch and a pull. Then I'm going to drop down here. And up here. And down here. And now we're good to start with the rest of the row. So this will be our next row, will be our decrease row. So there. And now we're going to add 2 purple. And 2 silver. Actually, I'm just going to dump some silver out. Silver, 2 silver, silver. So when we get to the end of this row, you got to do your funky maneuvering so that you end up in the decrease position. Okay, so we are done with this row. So you're going to go back in the previous 2. Okay. Count 1, 2, 3 from the second row down here. Count 3 in. Go down that one. Up the next one. And then down these 2 that you just put on. So now you're in position to start decreasing again. Okay? Like that. And flip it around. Okay, so now we're getting to the bare minimum here. This one here, you're going to put 2 silver, one purple and one silver, and this will be the final part in this row here of color. And 2 silver, then it's going to be a purple and a silver, purple and a silver, and then it's going to be a silver and a purple. Ouch. Silver, purple. Okay, and then 2 silver, stretch, make sure those beads are sitting in there nicely, which those ones aren't. Still not. There we go. Just play with it a little bit, it'll go in for you. Okay. And 2 silver. And that row is done. Okay. Now, pick up 2 silver. 2 silver, 2 purple, okay, we're on our last row now, so if I'm not mistaken, that should be 2 purple, 2 silver, and 2 purple. Okay, so we need 2 purples, 2 silvers, this is the very last row of our lettering, and 2 purples, there goes Miku, 2 silver, and our final 2 purples. Okay, give that a stretch and a pull, and now 2 last silvers. Finish out your row. With your funky stitch up in these 4, not 6. All right. Now, there is the word pat. As you can see, I don't know how this didn't end up even, but oh well. I don't know what I did differently, but it still looks good, I think. Alright, so now we're going to do a couple of rows of just, because once we fold this over, you don't want the flap hanging too far down, but you don't want it left off like that either. So I'm going to do a few rows, and then I'm going to decrease, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to decrease at least 2 more times. Alright, I'll be back.